This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, bringing you all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the brand new Nike Mercurial Vortex in the Sunset colorway. This is the brand new budget model from Nike with a retail price of $55 US, but you can pick them up as low as $45 and even less than that if you use some exclusive SR4U coupon codes, which you can find links to down below in the description. So this is the one model below the Victory, which is already a lower end model, and for the price, you're getting honestly nothing all that special. This is not a pair of shoes that I would recommend for somebody who is going to be playing soccer at any type of competitive level and really logging a lot of hours on their shoes. This is something that I would recommend purely at like a recreational level, and something maybe even as a pair of backup shoes if you want something that's relatively cheap just to keep in your bag just in case you need an extra pair. As far as what this shoe has in common with the other Mercurials above it, the answer to that question is pretty much nothing. From the upper to the sole plate to the stud pattern, everything about this shoe is pretty much nothing to do with Mercurial other than the graphics on there. So you can see it does have that sunset colorway with the two shades of orange and the Volt logos all throughout. So it definitely has the look of a Mercurial, but as far as the feel that it's going to provide and the overall quality of it, it's nothing like any of the other higher end Mercurials, either the Victory, the Veloce, or the Vapor. As far as the upper itself goes, you can see it's made out of a fairly low end synthetic. It is pretty much mesh based with this kind of vinyl covering over top. There is no dimpling on the upper, as you guys can see. It appears to be some kind of graphic on there, but it is very, very, very low profile and feels pretty much smooth to the touch. So as far as having that kind of enhanced grip that the dimpled versions of the higher end models will provide, you're not going to get that from the Vortex. You still do have that central lacing system, kind of keeping the same theme as the Mercurial line, but again, it has a much chunky, much bulkier synthetic that is, like I said, very, very kind of cheap. You have like a foam tongue on there, and then the liner on the inside is heavily padded and almost feels like a sock. You have a EVA foam insole that is non-removable. It's fully glued in there, so you can't take it out. And then as far as the sole plate goes, pretty straightforward. You have a TPU plastic sole plate in all black with a Tiempo stud pattern on here. So you don't even get the Mercurial stud patterns that feature the bladed studs. You get the Tiempo stud pattern that has the conical studs in the forefoot and the bladed studs in the back. So kind of a, like I said, this is a budget conscious shoe, not something I would recommend for competitive players, but that's pretty much it as far as the features and the unboxing of the shoe goes, and I'll move on to a quick weigh-in so you can get an idea of how light they are. While the Vortex is technically a very low-end soccer shoe, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have a lightweight feel, because when you actually make these super low-end shoes and they have pretty much these mesh-based uppers and very thin plastic sole plates, it actually makes for a fairly lightweight construction. Might not necessarily be all that solid, but they are going to feel lightweight, and it does feel lightweight in hand. So I'm going to weigh these in real time for you guys. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. Going to throw that on the scale, and this pair weighs in at 8.2 ounces. So it does weigh more than the Vapors, but as far as the weight difference between the Veloce and the Victory, it's pretty close, and there's not a whole lot of a difference in terms of weight. So that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in goes, and I'll move on to a quick on-feet so you can get an idea of how these fit. Alright, here's a look at the Nike Mercurial Vortex on feet, and overall I'm pretty happy with how they fit for a low-end soccer shoe. I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is pretty good, although I do feel like they fit a little bit smaller out of the box than the other Mercurials. Because it is a mesh-based synthetic, I do feel like it's going to stretch a little bit after you start to wear them. So if you did want to go up a half size, if you don't like your shoes to fit too tight, then you can do that, but if you want a tighter fit, definitely stay true to size. As far as the width of the shoe goes, it doesn't feel like it's an overly wide cut shoe. Of course, if you do go up that half size, it will give you a little bit of extra width, but I don't have a wide foot at all, and you can see that the shoe does have a little bit more room in there as far as the width can go, but for the most part, it doesn't fit overly wide like I expected it to. So the fit is not all that sloppy, which is pretty impressive to me, and the only problem that I'm having so far is I kind of feel a little bit of slippage in the heel, even with a pair of true socks, because you do have so much extra padding in the material there. It's kind of like a sock material itself, so it does slide up and down a little bit. So that's just one thing to note. But for the most part, they fit pretty well. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and we'll move on to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Mercurial Vortex. For a low-end model, honestly, it's not all that bad, especially for the $45 price tag. But like I said, if you are serious about soccer and you do intend to put a lot of hours into your shoes, then a Vortex is probably not the best option for you. As far as the full review for this guy, it should be up in the next couple of weeks once I get a chance to wear these. And on that same review page, which you can find linked down below in the description, you're going to find the high quality images of this exact pair, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including some exclusive SR4U coupon codes. Also, the line comparison of the Mercurials is coming very, very soon. Just wanted to wait until I got the Vortex in to do that full line comparison so I can compare the Vortex, the Victory, the Veloce, and the Vapor. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you don't want to miss that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions regarding this shoe, feel free to leave me a comment down below. If you guys could leave a like on the video as well, it would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, guys, if you have any questions not related to the video, go ahead and ask those on the SR4U Facebook fan page. Again, link down below in the description. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is VujoJosh, just like this channel name. You can go ahead and look me up, or again, the link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.